On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, look who is already back. A giant Freddy head bank from Phat Mojo. Just a few weeks ago, we were going through Giant Freddy from Funko and we were speculating that Jazzwares had taken over the Freddy line, but all of a sudden, Phat Mojo has jumped in with a giant Freddy bank, which makes sense because they are in line with many of the other items that Phat Mojo kind of does, that horror genre, Poppy Playtime, Rainbow Friends line of many others too, so it fits perfectly in there. It was just a surprise. So follow on through as we go through 11 interesting items inside this giant Freddy head. Let's see what Phat Mojo can do instead.
Squirrel Stampede.
Rhymes.
Please like,
Share.
and Squirrel Live.
This is the Five Nights at Freddy's Giant Freddy Head Coin Bank from Phat Mojo. Celebrating 10 years at Freddy's. Phat Mojo, what? So recently in our last Giant Freddy review, our last Funko item of Five Nights at Freddy's, we believed rumors were rampant at that point that Jazzwares had taken over the Five Nights at Freddy's line. But lo and behold, we've got something with a Phat Mojo tag on it. Perhaps they're sharing the license of the giant Freddy head. Maybe Phat Mojo has the collectibles and Jazzwares the figures. We will see over time. I, for one, at the moment, very much welcome Phat Mojo as they take on the horror genre license pretty well recently, say with Huggy and or Rainbow Friends, and a few others. So it works pretty well in their library. And I love their giant coin banks, and this one might be the most elaborate yet with actual blinking eyes. It's supposed to have lights and sounds. We'll see if we can find those too. It is the most elaborate. It is so shaped like Freddy. It is creepy. Over on the back of the box, so lots of stuff back here included, over 11 great items. Will they be great? We'll find out. They often do cram unsatisfactory stickers sometimes in here, but that's okay. I'm really curious what we're gonna see with the Microfigures. There's 2 Microfigures installed, 3 plush. How are they gonna do the plush? Over the many years, the Funko Five Nights at Freddy's plush has been the standard. That actually would be the saddest part, is not seeing these plush again. 3 cards, stickers, and a poster. It feels kind of light on actual collectibles, actually. It's all mostly the head. The giant Freddy head, it appears, but we'll see. We'll see what's inside. It's like I'm at Freddy's here after dark. Don't kill me, Freddy. I'm a nice guy. I honor your commitment to the animatronic world of flesh trapping. Just stop blinking at me. Yeah, it's really all about the bank part here. Even if it's empty, I think you gotta just respect the bank, respect the giant Freddy head. Last time I said the giant Freddy figure was like a trophy piece. You could probably place him on one end of the shelf and then this on the other. It's just a fantastic giant piece. So sculpted well. The eyes, they just blink. I can't get enough of the blinking. But we gotta see inside. We gotta see these 11 great items. What do we do? What do we do to get into this thing? We got some tape to remove. At least they're making this kind of hard to get into. And well, what is this? A back potato button release? Maybe. Oh, okay. We're cracking in to the inner workings of Freddy's body. Oh gosh. So all of this packed inside the Freddy noggin. We've got several packages. Obviously a plush with that one, it's soft and squishy. Obviously another plush with that, soft and squishy. Probably a poster, probably, ooh, a small figurine, couple in those. These legs are obviously older figures. And did I say that was a plush? There's lots of plush in here. The bags are a deep blood red with Five Nights at Freddy's across it. 2024 Scott Cawthorn with all rights reserved to this guy right there. And a microphone and a TV. Who is our first? Who's our first? Oh. Bah! Go! I think we have a Nightmare Freddy plush here and begin the debate. If this is better or worse than what Funko can create, I will say it is actually slightly a down step. This is actually a Dreadbear here, but you can see kind of the years of what we saw over the many years of Funko plushing. This is the style, a giant head onto a smaller body. This one feels a little more in proportion in a way, still with a little bit of a larger head. But oh man, this is what is classic. So it's going to be a tall jump for people to get on board with this scale and size and detail of a plush. But you know, there you go. The eyes are creepy, the teeth are creepy, the overall witheredness, patternedness of it, a little creepy, just not in the style we're used to. So we're going to have to see a little more here to sway our minds if we like this or not. I'm certainly more interested in what they can do with the figures. Their action figures and small figurines are where they're going with this, and not so much their plush. But the plush is here. Let's see what we have, our second pull. And maybe we should have pulled this one first. This is probably your basic Fredbear, and ooh, this is actually worse than what we pulled first. What we pulled first was cooler. Just because it's creepy. This one is just kind of creepy, as in it's just so poorly done. Ouch, this is really ugly. You got the lines of the animatronic suit, I suppose. I guess that's what that is. But it really turns out to be the head. It's like he's just been smashed or something. He needs to squish out or something. That's not too good. That's not too good. I don't know what to say. I hate to be that guy, that person to say, well, not so great yet. The head is great, but what's inside has been kind of lacking so far from what we've seen over the years with the plush. So it's down to this third plush option. Will it save us? Kind of surprised it's all been Freddy so far. I thought it was going to be, you know, Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie usually would be the start of a series, but it's two Freddys. I see some yellow though, so could be a Chica most likely. And no, it's actually a Golden Freddy. That's a surprise. That is a surprise. And this one, okay, this one for whatever reason is better than their basic Fred. He just looked so, his eyes, his squished face did not come out right. Golden Freddy here, a little bit better, is still not 100%. And yeah, so there's the three plushes inside this. So they went with a Fredbear variations. Kind of cool for 10 years in a way. And I like the proportions in a way. It's a different approach than say the giant head approach that you see with Funko. But the body themselves is kind of lacking, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what you guys say in the comments. I think it's gonna light up kind of interesting here. But there are the three plushy options you're gonna find inside that very creepy head. And you know, it's kind of expected. Usually the plush you find in some of the Phat Mojo packs are a little bit kind of like basic. They don't go to the next level. It's just kind of more like a party favor or something. It's got that quality of a party favor. And then usually Phat Mojo will have a line of better plush, a better standard of plush also out there, like this Rainbow Friends Orange. This one is a little bit betterly done and was sold separately outside of a fun pack. So perhaps over time we'll see more of a return to a quality like this that we see from Funko. But Funko never did toys well. As you can see, my Fredbear is just in pieces. I can't get him to hold onto his legs at all now. They just want to fall off. So the Funko collectible figures were never that strong. And I'm really hoping that Phat Mojo or Jazzware, someone comes along and gives us some figuring that are a little more stronger. And we'll find out here with this mini. What's in this mini? My guess is as good as yours. Our first time. It's a little bit shiny gold. That's kind of fun. And Freddy's almost out here. I like the goldness. Okay, this isn't bad. Got a golden Freddy, or maybe just Freddy in gold. It's hard to say who he is. I think it's just Freddy in gold. It's not Golden Freddy, but it's made of gold. if that makes any sense.
No.
Try and fix my contrast here. Yeah, this is kind of fun. It's a little bit better. It's a little more, it feels something you would see from Phat Mojo. A little smaller than their traditional figuring. Oh, he's hard to focus on. Surprising, a little bit smaller. A traditional Phat Mojo figurine size, usually maybe twice as large or even more. There's green. And there's, say, a Huggy Wuggy. They've always been a little bit larger. This is what I thought would be the scale, but no. It's a micro scale. I like the shiny gold. I like when they do a little bit of the metallic. That's kind of fun and interesting. Although kind of a cheap repaint option. But not so the scale of what we've seen before. So many questions. So many questions. Okay, one more small figurine here. And so this one is another gold. Oh gosh, what? Nightmare Freddy with the Freddy-ling coming from his head. I'm a little bit behind on the lore. I can't remember now. I'm getting so confused as there is so much lore now to Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this actually from something, or is this like, okay. Well, it's very interesting. It's another gold figurine, which is kind of fun. I like the gold figurines. Maybe we'll see more, maybe we'll see less, but there you go. The 2 figurines special included with this pack. Very odd, very odd. Everything in this pack has not been expected today. And I think this is our final item in this little bag right here. What could it be? Probably the poster? I think it said there was a poster included. So stickers, posters, and 3 cards should be inside this pack right here. I want to keep them nice and flat if I can. Okay, so here we go. Cards are kind of different and fun. Got a Freddy Fazbear card and just Five Nights on the reverse side, kind of not high quality like Pokemon in any way. Then we've got Nightmare Freddy, who we found in the pack with one of the Fredlings. That's right, that's coming back to me now, right? I think I got that. And Golden Freddy also found. So it's kind of themed with these 3 in this pack. The cards are not quality though. They're not like, you know, if they had a shininess to them or something cool like Pokemon, then it would have been great. Stickers, pretty lacking. You know, it's kind of cool. I'll stick one of these maybe on my phone or something fun. But they're pretty lacking. And finally the poster. I thought this was going to unfold 4 ways, but this is it. This is what they call a poster. It's like a postcard. The Five Nights at Freddy's. And there you go. That is the most basic of basic things inside. It's really all about this. And it's supposed to have lights and sounds. I think when I opened it, I pulled a battery tag, because that's what this is on the base of his jaw. I must have pulled a battery tag. Yeah, there's something going on up here. Try me on and off. So let's get to on, off, on. Does it have batteries? What does it have? Oh gosh. Okay, that's creepy.
It looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party.
Oh gosh, creepy voice sound effects. What else?
That sure was fun. Now would be a good time to hold your breath. Next time. That sure was fun. Next time. It looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party. I bet you didn't expect me to show up, did you now?
I got about 6 or 7 sound bites in there, or what did you count? There's about 6 or 7, maybe 8. Although sometimes he actually plays some music. See if we can get the music track going.
I bet you didn't expect me to show up, did you now? It looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party. Now would be a good time to hold your breath.
Maybe if we place a coin in his back. There we go. It's the coins. Yikes. It's being really catchy though. Earlier I had the whole song playing, so it's just haunted. It's just haunted. The eyes are glowing.
Now would be a good time to hold your breath.
Not very bright though.
That sure was fun.
There they are glowing.
Next time.
We could have used a little more light on those. What say you? Have you ever seen Freddy with a large overbite there? Ouch, his jaw looks a little bit cranked. So the head collector bank in itself is probably the main feature, the best feature of this pack. Let's see if I can get this together without snapping anything critical. There we go. A little bit overcomplicated in that part. But this pack was overly expensive, running at $59.99. Ouch! What? I don't get to many toys that I regret buying. This one might be one of them at that price point. It's just too much. The plush are just underwhelming. They're just a little bit too carnival-esque for their style. Not like what we've seen from Funko. The stickers and the cards are just kind of like throwaway items. The poster, not even a poster. It's all about the fantastic bankhead, which
Looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party.
Yeah, I wasn't ready at all for you today. The bankhead is an impressive show display piece. I guess you're gonna have to be like the super above fan line ever to want to pick this up though for the price point, sadly. This pack really should not have gone over 40, not over 30 really, from what we're seeing here. So sadly, this is a rare misfire for me. I really like Freddy's stuff, but this has been kind of sad. Here's hoping that Phat Mojo gets some more figure style things going for this line. Or here's hoping that Jazzwares comes back in with some better items too. But for the moment, we're left with this.
That sure was fun.
Well, no it wasn't. Well, there we go. That was odd. I'm sure hoping we'll see some better things down the line if Phat Mojo continues, but you know, cards, not so great. Collectible gold figures were kind of fun, but that price point really kills this thing for me. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, squirrelibe, squamment what you thought, what was going on inside this Freddy's head. Don't forget we have a Squirrel Stampede merch out there, t-shirts, water bottles, plush, landry. Thank you so much for watching today. That's what I have to say about that.